so much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Don't tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling ever since I've been.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. First possession coming for the Raiders, and at quarterback, their longtime starter in his 7th season, Derek Carr.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Carr completes it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 82 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Christian Covington. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now Jones. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
He's tackled at the 20.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20+.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker set to kick
So
off.
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up second and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Jones. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Rolling to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Sliding out of the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. First down and much more here for Jones. And down to the 16-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. They'll run with Pollard. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 6 at the 29.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Josh Adams on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Jonathan.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. It's caught. Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Carr. His throw incomplete.
Carr's pass.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. A first down there on a pickup of 25. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing his Carr on third down. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will tie things at 17 all. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 25-yard.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Flush to his right. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, he'll drop to throw to Jefferson on the slant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
At the Raiders.
To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Justin Jefferson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The left side completion to Jones. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Carr over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Carr to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
Daniel Carlson.
So we have reached half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Patriots 24.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that lost week at the hands of Seattle. The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
At the 31.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, this is Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And now Derek Carr. He is the focus of our players' spotlight. We will see here that he's done quite a bit, but the bottom line, I guess, partner, it hasn't been enough right now.
And let's face it, everyone wants to be in the spotlight, but when you're not winning, that's not quite as much fun because that's the bottom line, especially if you're a quarterback. Did you lead your team to a victory? No matter how many passes you threw, completed, all of that, that's what he wants to get done.
So far, he does at least have some good highlights to take home with it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Josh.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Carl Nassib. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Run for Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
Good for a Patriot.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Patriots 31, Raiders 24.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Carr now on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
45-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. 12 yards there and a first down.
Las Vegas.
Carr now on first down. A slant to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And on the left side, he's got Witten. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Jason Witten.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
Good yard.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 10 yards gets them closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Stephon Gilmore.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He finds Aguilar over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Carr. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, Carr. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that will be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 39-yard line.
Reception here by Ruggs. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
15 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 1st down, Carr. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Carr to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final try now for Carr. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.